Yep. Welcome to one of our 65th year anniversaries, Dickens Real Estate 65th year anniversary. I've got Sally with me, who's a long-time local. Sal, a bit of history, if I may. You grew up in the region.
Right, that's right.
Yep.
I grew up in Freeburg.
Yep. And we were just discussing prior to sitting down your schooling. You went to school in Bright.
Went to school in Bright.
Yep. And the school's changed a fair bit now compared to what it was when you were going to school, I'd imagine.
I would imagine.
Did you go to the old brick the centenary building that's there now?
Yes.
The B12?
Yes,
Yep. Yep. And what was your mode of transport to school?
Had to get to school the best way
You could.
I could. My aunt had a hairdressing salon.
Yep.
Down in Bright, so I used to come with her, very often be late and get into a lot of trouble. Anyway. Then later on, there was a lady, Daisy Miller, who was secretary to her brother Wally.
Yep.
That was in the old Crispin
So
Taylor building.
Yeah, which was Miller's Transport.
Miller's Transport.
Yep.
So I used to come down with her, and then after school, I'd have to wait till 5 o'clock till she went back home to smoke it.
Yeah,
to get
right.
a ride home.
Yep.
A couple of times I rode my bike. It
Yep.
was a long ride
I bet.
those days.
I bet, especially on a frosty morning.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and in those days, would almost be fair to say that, there wouldn't have been a lot of vehicles getting around Bright anyway. It would have been all more agriculture and industrial, with pines being grown and things like
That's
that.
right, yeah.
Back with the old timber mill up on
the old timber mill, and
behind the community hall, where the community hall is now.
yes.
Yep. So I guess I need to ask you, if you were to remember one thing from your childhood in Bright in those days, what sticks out the most?
Of a Saturday morning, I used to go into town with the mail car.
Okay.
And pay my grandmother's grocery bills and that.
Yep.
And you had the little grocery store, Chris Walker.
Yep.
He used to make the best milkshakes.
And that was down on the corner?
Just down.
Yep, where the pizza shop is now?
Where there's an organic shop there.
Oh, okay, on the other side, that was right.
That's right. And there's a little Chook's
clothing store.
Shop. That was the other part of his shop.
Yep.
And everybody knew everyone.
Yeah.
It was good. It was a real community.
Yeah, those are the days.
And lots of old buildings. The old horse troughs up Anderson Street, and the drinking fountain, which was relocated, half of it relocated up near the old Park Inn.
Yeah, right, yeah. So the horse troughs, they were a hangover, or I guess people would have still popped in and out of town. I remember Maisie Hitchens used to ride a horse into town every so often.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the horse troughs are still a necessity really in town. Or
Probably
a feature.
not.
Really.
I could remember them mainly being full of stagnant water.
Yeah, okay.
Perhaps that's why they were
removed in the end. Yeah,
removed.
Yep. So there was no Woolies, there was no IGA really.
No.
And there was a lot more smaller specialty stores around everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
Down on the corner where the pizza shop is, I can remember going into the grocery shop, and it had the timber floor, not stained or polished or anything.
Yeah.
But all spotlessly clean, and around the walls they had the tins with the Swallows biscuits in it.
Fantastic.
And sometimes when people get their groceries, they get a bag of broken biscuits for nothing because they couldn't sell them.
Fantastic. Yeah, no, so that would probably back in the days when the population of Bright was around 1,000.
I guess
yeah,
so.
I do recall sort of moving to town around, early 70s, late 60s, and that 1,000 population sign never changed. Only really changed. It stayed as 1,000 for a long, long time. So
that's right.
So where do you see Bright going? Is it?
It's become a business, a commercialised business at the moment.
Town.
And a lot of the lovely old buildings have disappeared, like the old Catholic church.
Yep. Where was the old Catholic church? Was where the one is
new
now?
one
Yeah,
stands,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I always remember the beautiful stained glass windows in
Yep.
it. I think they're in the annex. I'm not sure.
Yep.
They
Yep.
are relocated.
Yep.
The old miners' cottage.
Yep. Which is just here. Yeah. Which is where the chemist is now.
That's
Is that right?
Yeah, in the vicinity.
Yeah. Yeah. Next door.
But that was good. That was everybody loved the miners' cottage.
Yeah. And there was the newspaper was out the back of there for a little while, wasn't
That's right. The Old Home Observer.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Spinks used to live next door in a little house.
In here, in this very room.
Really?
Yeah. This was Spinks's house.
This is Spinks'
Yeah,
house.
because on the handmade bricks on the outside there, we've got Bill Spinks writing dates on the bricks and what days it snowed and what temperature was on that day. All of those handmade bricks on this wall right here.
And quite often he'd put little snippets in the paper.
Yeah, he was very big on that. I do recall that even as a young fella with information on the paper.
And then someone would answer, it'd be like a running war.
Yeah, good old days. Yeah, good old days. And he didn't have to he didn't have to go far to put it in because he obviously lived next door to the Alpine service. So. No, that's great.
And I remember the garage that used to be Farrington's garage.
Yeah, which was where the IGA is now. Is that right?
Yeah, it'd be round about there.
Yep.
And you'd come down the street after school, and they used to have shell cards, birds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That they give the kids.
Like a footy card or something.
Similar. And
Yeah,
actually, I still have my shell cards.
Wow. Wow, how fantastic is that? Well, I know some of that's been fascinating. We can't go on forever, but I know I could talk to you about the history of Bright for a long, long time, as I have been lucky enough to talk to a lot of others, and we're hoping we can do that. We needed a ladies aspect, so I'm glad you've been able to join us and give us some historic information about your life in the region and Bright, etc. And